Thought I'd finally upload something to this channel. I recently moved for a job placement for my engineering degree, and it's the first time I have been away from home, living by myself for like an extended period of time. As of recording this, it's been 5 days since I got here. I come from a semi-rural central Queensland town. Thank you, Windows. And this new place is slightly bigger. It's definitely not as hospitable for cyclists, but nobody likes us anyway. Yeah, I think I mainly just wanted to talk about how I'm the quintessential failed normie. I think there are a few definitions for it, but it's mainly guys that had a shot at being normal, but for circumstances that may or may not have been in their control, they just tend to, I don't know, societal outcast is a strong word, but you know, not fit in as well. Like, I had friends in high school, but after I graduated from high school, they all kind of went their own ways, and friend group just kind of dissolved. You could never really socialize afterwards. It's hard. It's hard once you're an adult. I'm 26 for reference. All the way through my childhood, my earliest memories, I've pretty much always been fat. And that's, I mean, if anything's gonna preclude you from becoming a normie, it's being fat and consequently ugly. I think it was probably when I was around 22 or something when I finally started getting myself together and lost the weight, had my glow up and everything, but by then it's like too late, you know. It's like once you have that incel mindset, you just kind of can't get out of it. This is very disjointed and rambly, forgive me, but I should probably go back to more my current situation. I should probably leave the events of the past for a more structured or more concise sort of video. But back to my current situation. I'm 3 years into my degree, and I've finally gotten this placement at a civil engineering firm. I've actually majored in mining, but I don't know. It seems like you had to have already been working in the industry to get a placement there. Nobody told me that when I picked the major, so you know, here I am, pretending like I know what I'm doing at this new job. It's just a bit isolating. The accommodation that I do have is with my university's dorm at the campus they have in the city. But I just have this small room to myself. And they host like, you know, campus events and stuff to go to, but I just have trouble interacting with people. I don't know. Like I'm not autistic. I just find it really hard to be motivated to talk to normies. I wonder if I can see how long this has been going. I should probably have kept track of that. Whatever. It'll be as long as it'll be. Hopefully at least 10 minutes. But the funny thing is, I'm like one of the only guys in this dorm room. It's like 99% chicks, and which you think it'd be, excellent, but I don't know. It's just a lot of them are talking about like their boyfriends and shit. They have, I guess, outside of the dorm rooms, and I don't know. I feel too awkward to ask. So who's single? Is it just me? You know, like how do I say that without seeming like a creepy guy? I don't know. I think you just gotta hint at it. I guess I've kind of hinted at it by saying like I don't know anybody, which would imply I don't know a woman. And then you just gotta hope one of them gives you good choosing signals or whatever. But I actually started recording this video because I was just scrolling through YouTube and just realizing I just didn't care about anything on there. I just finished watching like a Collective Dismal video where he's lamenting about various things and opining on essentially, I guess, his jobless future. But that was the last interesting kind of thing I had in my For You page, so I'm like, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna make my own content. I don't know. I've ordered a Google Pixel camera soon, like a refurbished 8 model. So hopefully I could, I don't know, do a vlog or something with that, better quality than this grainy piece of crap. When I considered posting to this channel, I considered being faceless, Don't want to like dox myself or something, but because then you can be more honest, I guess. But I don't know. I think the face cam, appearing on camera, not as like some PNG tuber or something, makes you more personable. So I just kind of went with that. It does mean I'll have to, I don't know, restrain myself a bit, but I don't know, we'll see. I had my 3rd day of work at this company today, and it's been a bit shambolic. They got a lot of IT issues with onboarding me, so it's been kind of difficult for me to actually work on stuff. And apparently like half of my department that I've been assigned to is not going to get back until next week, so that's also hindered my learning of things, I guess. But I'm going to go back to my parents for the weekend because they're like in a play that I'm going to watch. It could have been cool if I had got a lady friend by then to take to the play, but that's a bit optimistic in a week. This place I'm staying at, it's kind of crappy. Like sometimes the shower is kind of cold and parts of the mini fridge will just freeze your food, and if you spill water on the cooktop while it's going, it'll short circuit and then you have to like get somebody to reset it. But luckily I've only got the lease for the university term, which is about 3 months, so I'll have to look into getting a different place by then, but that requires finding somebody to share a rental property with. Not that I've done that either. I'm pretty much a Peter Pan case. A lot of arrested development. The only milestones I've really accomplished are owning a car, which I've kind of gone back on now. I've lost that milestone. I don't have a car anymore. Recently, I had my first full-time job at this placement. So that's a milestone, I guess. What else can I use to say that I'm not completely pathetic? Yeah, that's about it. No girlfriend. Total virgin. I probably shouldn't. Fuck it, I'm just being real. I'll just admit it. And I've gotten a lot of, sometimes when I say that, people act surprised. Which I guess, because I have a decent face or something. I'm tall. Reasonably tall. I'm like 6'3". But it's like when you spend most of your life being ugly, it's hard to what do the liberals say? They're like decolonize yourself. You need to like remove that mindset of thinking that I'm still ugly. I don't know. People are just gonna think I'm a grifter anyway. What was that guy's name? I was on Rehab Room recently. He got called out for being a grifter. That 6'5" dude, Chad, is saying he's like an incel or some shit. I don't know. It's basically gonna be me. But yeah, people act surprised when I tell them that I've never had a girlfriend. It's like, I guess that's just automatic for normies, I guess normie dudes will just scrape the bottom of the barrel to get what they can. I don't know. Because I have had opportunities to lose my V card in the past, but it's like, these are not attractive women. That's like, I just kind of sobered up. People talk about post-nut clarity. I had pre-nut clarity, I'm just operating at that high of a level. But yeah, it's definitely a delayed launch in my life. I should probably mention that I've been spending a lot of time on these dating apps, like Tinder and Hinge, just to I don't know, quell my boredom and loneliness. But it's pretty much been a failure. Like, I get a lot of matches, but when I try to message these women, they just don't really respond. There's this one chubby 20-year-old that I'm talking to right now that I added on Insta, but I don't know if she's gonna get back to me. I guess I'll keep you guys updated. See if I'm a true self. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the actual true selves out there. I guess that's why I have a lot of sympathy. It's not just that I was fat, obviously. That's, there are a lot of successful fat guys. But, I was genuinely, I had these autoimmune conditions where I was genuinely sick. I guess, well, when I used to be fat, I didn't even think of myself as an incel because I didn't even try to approach women. Because I think I was so hormonally messed up. I don't know. Well, I can't say I had low libido because I was just an absolute degenerate gooner. A lot of hentai. Not good kids. Not... I phrased that bad. Kids, don't look at saucy hentai. God, I'm being so cringe. Holy shit. It was not good. Well, I can't say I had low libido, but I definitely never approached women, so I didn't even think of myself as an incel, because it's I didn't even think about real sex. But then, when I did lose the weight, I seemed to have, activated a lot of detox or something, or it just made my autoimmune condition flare up, and well, it was ankylosing spondylitis is the condition, and the spondylitis part, spond meaning spine and itis meaning inflammation. I had a really messed up back, and I just could barely walk at points. And I spent a year. I had to defer a year from my degree just because I was bedbound most of the day. It was really bad. And I was listening to a lot of DBDR during that time. It was a bit of a lifeline for me. I don't know, just the vicarious sort of, just the being able to relate to somebody also having a shit time just helped a lot. You could say, maybe it felt less bad knowing somebody had it worse. I don't even know if I could say he had it worse than me at the time. Obviously now he does, trying to like work at Walmart and shit. But yeah, I was a sick cell. I think I call myself that, celibate because of sickness. And I still kind of am, because I still kind of do have the condition, but I've got it somewhat under control. It's not as painful. But you do lose self-confidence when you're not physically completely there. And I want to talk about that in a later video, but I came back to talk about the dating apps and how they've been a bit of a wash. But yeah, I think I'll actually end it here.